of these?
Wrote and co-wrote, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's start with Just Do You. I'm sure there's a story for all of these that's very interesting.
Oh, there's a story for all of them.
Yeah. Okay, Just Do You.
Just Do You is an anthem about...
Another anthem, Sid.
Yep. Well, I mean, I didn't mean to say that it would be anyone else's anthem. It's an anthem for me.
It works.
Okay.
About affirmation, too. About what it means to be yourself in the face of everything. Like, just do you.
Just do you.
No matter what. Hey. Hey. Somebody has to change the game today.
Got a new anthem.
Look at y'all marching.
That's my jam. That song makes me feel so happy.
And it's one of those that's going to work like for me at 3 o'clock in the morning.
To help you get up.
Yes.
All right, This Love.
This Love is really Shannon's baby. It's just a song saying you're going to stand for... Really, for me, it means I'm going to always sing my song no matter what's going on with the music industry or what, all the stuff that happens that comes in between you and your passions and your missions, the hard work part. I'm going to do it no matter what.
When we were off air, she was talking about a project that she did. Took 3 years. She couldn't put it together. She shelved it, and then she put this project together in 7 months.
7 months.
Explain, India.
Well, you kind of said it all. I've been through a lot of personal transformation and spiritual transformation in the last 4 years, and a lot of it was difficult, and health stuff, and a lot of it was difficult. And when I came through the other side of all that, then I didn't have any music to bring with me. I was like, I got to get an album done because I'm ready to go and be with people again and sing and tour. So that was my...
What do you mean spiritual and health issues? What does that mean?
Just, when you're out of alignment and you just don't feel good, like you're tired all the time just because there's, just out of alignment with anything in your life. It was just that. I was exhausted all the time and just because of the way my life was every day. I was just... It's a longer conversation. It's hard to put it into.
Yeah, I've just seen Oprah's Super Soul series.
Oprah has a show called Super Soul Sunday,
and she brought a lot of this out in her conversation about the process and the things she was going through. Yeah.
I got Oprah's next chapter.
No. This is it's Super Soul Sunday. It's usually when people are going to church, so I would think you would be able to watch it.
Yeah. You see 11 a.m. every Sunday.
Yeah.
11 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Right there. You see, that's why you miss it when he's coming in.
Yes.
So there was all of that.
Yeah.
And I was ready to be out again. That was my pure inspiration to get it done.
Were you having problems with your record company?
Yeah. Because it all changed. The head guys who had been there for 30 years left. So that's why I ended up paying for the album because I knew I needed to keep going for my own sanity. So I paid for Open Door. The other one was called Open Door. I had to keep going, and so I did.
Were there men problems as well?
The lack of one.
Okay.
The lack of any real options. If you want to call that a problem.
That's a problem.
I don't understand.
I mean, it's funny because the more I mature spiritually and understand myself, the more options are just not valid. Because some things is exploration.
Preach! Come on now.
You have explorations with the guy and just want to figure out things and see what it's like. And sometimes you already know. Like, you can talk to him for 10 minutes and be like, this is not.
No.
And so a lot of it is this is not. Like, there's a difference between a valid option.
See, there are a lot of heads nodding in agreement right now.
Somebody can be a valid option, but it does not mean they are your good match.
Woo!
So there's a lot of options.
Let the church say, Amen.
And valid options are cool for certain times in your life.
Right.
I don't want that right now. You need to be a match or I'm busy.
Come on, girl. Yes.
Oh, did I say that?
Woo!
Yeah. Woo! Sorry. I told you black girl swag. It comes out.
I'm so not mad at that.
Kind of hard. My head so hard.
Hard for a guy to talk to you then, huh?
Not if he's the right guy.
Hello.
Not if he's the right guy.
Not if he's the right guy. The last time I was here, because my last album had a lot of love songs in it, you were asking me, well, who is it? And I didn't tell you.
No.
But I met him because he just said, I met him at Tyler Perry's birthday party. And he said, I'm a regular guy, but how does a regular guy get to know you? And I like the look in his eye. He looked really kind. I say in the song, there's an eye, look in his eye. We just became friends, and then we started dating, and it lasted for a few years. But I mean, if you're the right guy.
And it turned out to be...
He was the right guy for the time.
Right guy for that time.
For that time.
He really was the right person for that time. I still...
Do you regret?
I don't regret.
Okay.
No.
You don't live with regrets.
My mom does. Every time I say his name, she's like...
What's his number?
Oh, this is my song.
That's about a relationship, huh? It's called Flowers?
It's called Flowers. You didn't play the good part.
Oh.
You didn't get to
you didn't get to the good part.
Can't tell you how many times he's heard that.
Yeah, I mean, it's about all the people that you love and the healing power of the people having that close inner circle is what it's really about. But the Songversation, one of the reasons why it's called that is because there's a Songversation happening. So I told you that Open Door was a world music album. And I wanted to do another one. I always had another one lined up. So instead of promoting Open Door and going out with it, I just went to the next one. And the next one I wanted to do was with a woman from Turkey named Sezen Aksu. She's called the Queen of Turkish Pop. But she created the modern sound of Turkish music. Everybody sounds like her on the radio. She's amazing. And so I asked her if she would help me with this next project, and she did. And so there's a Songversation happening where there's Middle Eastern sounds. So in that song, Flowers, all those flutes and the Middle Eastern percussion and all that stuff, you didn't really get to that part, but it's all real people playing it. You hear it throughout each song. There's a little something. Even in Cocoa Butter, there's Middle Eastern strings at the end. People are like, what is that? It's a string section from Turkey, so it has a different sound. So that's part of why it's called Songversation. And that song right there has the most. That was the Good Morning America theme song.
That was
what
Robin
you
and I
wrote. Yeah, my mom wrote also. Robin,
Yeah.
my mom, and I.
Robin wrote it?
Yes.
Helped write it?
Well, there was an aptitude test all of her son GMA did to see what their other careers
Right.
could be, and she got lyricist. And she said, I won't do it unless it's with Inda Arie.
Right.
So I was on my way to Israel, and I stopped in New York, and we did it. And she turned out to be a really good lyricist.
And how is that with your mom and Robin and you working and
It wasn't like that. Robin and I were together for a
Okay.
minute, and then my mom took it away, and she put her part, and then I put my part.
Oh, that's
Oh,
really
no.
cool.
Yeah.
But your mom has a long time history. She
Oh, yeah.
she is a musician too.
She's a musician. She's from Michigan. She's from Lansing.
Motown?
Yep, she's from Motown. So when Motown was new, they wanted to sign her.
Yeah.
And they wanted to put her in Martha and the Vandellas. And she opted out of sign because she had a 14-piece band, and they didn't want to sign all of them. So she opted out of that, and they said she was too young for Martha and the Vandellas. And then she got married and had kids, and is still an artist, but not in that way.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's
What were
fabulous
you
story.
like as a little girl? Were you this deep?
I don't think so. Was I deep?
Yes.
Yes. She said yes.
I remember just being quiet and that none of the kids at school liked the things I liked. So I think I was just different.
Yeah.
And I got teased a lot too. Stevie Wonder and vinyl, and I was always trying to play trumpet on some. I remember learning how to play You Got Me Going in Circles. It took me 3 days. I just wanted to on trumpet.
Yeah.
I just wanted to. This is what I always was like.
I always see Jay as that kind of little girl too.
All right. More Inda Arie coming up. It's time for news from BlackAmericaWeb.com. Brought to you by Tide Plus Bleach. That's my Tide. What's yours?